Hey there, I am Mookie Spitz, welcoming you to the No Hair, All Heart podcast. No hair because I am bald as hell, and all heart because I am effervescing with all these feelings after all these relationships and still trying to figure it out. So, I am going to share some of my experiences, some of the things I've learned, hoping that we could start a conversation so that we can all get better at loving the people whom we love. Are you ready? Let's start at the top with the greatest piece of relationship advice that I have ever received. Ready? I used to meet once a month with a good friend of mine in New York City, and he had spent $80,000 on couples therapy and extracted this terrific piece of advice that he was gracious enough to share with me and that I am now sharing with you. It's called the weekly check in, and it works like this: you and your partner pick a day of the week where you have a half hour that you could dedicate to sitting down on the couch, listening, and sharing. That's step number one. Pick a day and time and a half hour to devote to this. Step number two: during the week, you write down 3, 4, 5 things about your lover that you love, that you are so grateful for, that make your relationship and your life so much better. Could be small things like they did the dishes proactively, knowing that that makes you happy, that they invited you to Bermuda for your birthday. Could be small, could be large. It's your opportunity to jot them down. You also concurrently do the opposite. You list the 3, 4, 5 things that annoy the hell out of you about your lover. That they left the bed unmade, knowing that that makes you crazy. That they forgot your sister's birthday. Could be small things, could be large things. Note them during the week. Each of you do this, and then at the designated day and time for your weekly check in, you have your check in. You play rock, paper, scissors to see who starts first. And then the person who wins can decide, and the person who goes first starts with the good stuff. Reads off the 3, 4, 5 things that they're so grateful for. Then it's the other lover's turn. They do the same. Now, at this point, there's been a huge opportunity to vocalize and express and share things that are often taken for granted, even in the best relationships. We go through life, we get distracted, and we rarely, if ever, have an opportunity just to convey our gratitude to our partner. And again, could be the smallest thing, could be something much more significant. But this opportunity that you take once a week to share what's great about your relationship makes your relationship even better. And then, after you have expressed all this joy, lots of hugs, lots of kisses, now it's the tougher part. The first person to start lists off the 3, 4, 5 things that are annoying, that really get on their nerves. And it could be small and petty, like the dishes, like something that just really does it for them. Or it could be really significant, a potential deal breaker in the relationship. For example, not having sex in 3 months, having an affair. Could be small, could be large. The important thing is that it's all out in the open. And conversely, from all the good stuff, the bad stuff is an opportunity to let it all out. And it precludes a couple from tossing stuff under the rug. I've been in so many relationships where things just built up over time. Small things become big things, and big things get buried. And all this is not good. So, the opportunity and the purpose of letting it all out is to prevent this snowball effect and also open up the opportunity to have continued and open conversations about ongoing problems in the relationship. Most relationships that I've had, and you could probably relate to this, have a few core issues that keep coming back. It's a cliche, but it's true. Sex and money are the icebergs of the Titanics of so many relationships. In each of these categories, you've got all these nuances and landmines. But beyond sex and money, there's a host of other compatibility issues that rear their ugly heads. And if you take this weekly check in as an opportunity to bring them all up in detail, or at least some of them, it opens up the door to conversation and reconciliation. And that's the glue for relationships. What do you think? I have tried this and it's worked. And if I've messed up, it was dropping the ball on religiously sticking to the date, to the time, and doing this. I've had relationships where by doing this, we were able to fix things before they got really, really out of control. And we also had an opportunity to make our great relationship even more fantastic by reminding each other how happy we were being together. So here's a proposition for you. Give this a shot. In summary, pick a day and time once a week where you can spend at least a half hour doing the weekly check-in. During the week, write the 3, 4, 5 things that are great about your partner and the 3, 4, 5 things that really bug the hell out of you. On that designated day and time, meet, share the good things, and share the bad things, and then take it from there. I think that it's a salve, it's a parachute, it's a energy booster. And like I said, every time I've tried it, it's only added value to the relationship and helped bring us closer together, has helped fix things before they got completely out of control, and has been, to my friend's point, the greatest piece of relationship advice that I have ever received. So now you're thinking, if I had this great piece of advice, how come these relationships are in the past tense? Well, there's a host of other things that can get in the way. And these, my friends, will be the continued topics of more podcasts. So let me know what you think. Give it a shot. Put it into play for the next 3, 4 weeks with your own partner and let me know how it goes. Till next time, keep on loving.